Welcome, 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 welcome to another fun-filled Friday in the studio above the clouds. Pardon me. Goodness. I'm up here. I've been online a couple of times today already, working on this painting. I left to go grab some lunch. I've been working on the goat and put first layer on the goat. Phoenix, the cat, is up here. She wanted in, she wanted out, she wants in. Now she's meowing like she wants out, so I might let her out again. We'll see. She's being a cat. What I'm getting ready to do is move down to this dwarf and steed and war goat. And then I'll be going through, maybe today, maybe not today. We'll say that might be a Saturday thing. That might be tomorrow. But going through everything and doing the detail work after that, and doing shadows and highlights and detail, just all sorts of stuff. You'll see when we get to it. But just all the little details, fill it in, all kinds of stuff. But what I'm going to do now is move the mouse off the painting that I just used to start this recording, move you around a little bit, get my paintbrush, get started, and I guess let Phoenix out again because she's being a jerk cat. She's being a cat. So I guess I'll let her out again and dive on in here and we'll do our thing. Do our thing. Here we go. Give you a better view without pushing on the canvas. I was just going to push down on this, but we don't really want to push on the canvas like that. That wouldn't be so great, would it? No. But let's push down. Good grief. There we go. That'll give you a better view of what's going on. You're just sitting right on top of the painting itself to get a better view of what's happening. Just make sure I don't sit you on anything that's still wet. I don't think there is anything that's still wet, by the way. Oh my gosh, Phoenix, you are mouthy. You are Phoenix is orange, if anyone needed to know that. Listen, girl. Yeah, you want to go back outside? You just did this outside to come inside. Be free. Be free. I'm not letting you back in. All right, here we go. So, Dorothy guy. So this is him. First thing I'm going to do is kind of what I did over here with the other guy, and go through and do some sketching. Oh, I just stuck my finger. Man, you guys missed that. Ha! That's the only thing with not having a wide angle view. You just missed me sticking my finger straight into the glitter. Everything is not better with glitter. Your thumb is not better when it goes right into the glitter container. That was kind of funny. Too bad you missed that. You just heard it. I really want a dark brown, and that seems to be an issue with the fine tip. That I don't, let's see what I've got. Ah, that's why. It's because I had it right here behind me in this container. Which is not where it should have been, by the way. That was not where it should have been. They're supposed to go back to their proper places, and this is not its proper place. So, pull all of these out of this container because it's not where these couple of things are supposed to be. All right, so that gives me a few more things to work with now, and it does give me a nice dark brown, and that's what I wanted here. So, see what I can do. Mm. You know what? I do not think that is what he would be wearing. I don't think that that's right. I actually would like to, yeah, 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 do. All right, this dude, I almost feel like I'm ready to just jump into. Now that I've got him like this. You little bastard. So now I'll need a painting medium. I'm going to start with a new one here. Clean palette. And the matte. I actually want to give that just a couple to dry a bit because that is really, really wet. The marker is really, really, whoa, okay. Don't look away when you're pouring. Blah. There we go. That's a lot. That is a lot. Now, do not forget to put your, oh no, your paintbrushes in water. It's not good because when they dry out, this stuff on them, they are just dried up. All right, buddy. Let's do your face all over the place. Can I do a little, get away with a little bit of this without having it take over? Yep. Not too bad. All right, now paint with a little brush. I want used apricot for the other guy, but I think I want coffee or sparkle brown red for this guy. I think coffee with just a tiny bit That's more than a tiny bit. So much more than a tiny bit. So much more than a tiny bit. Can we not waste it? Can we, like, get her off? Go in there. Go, go, go. Needs encouragement. Needs encouragement is what Sophie, our poodle, got on her report card once. We took her to doggy daycare when we lived in Northern Virginia, in Tyson's Corner, to the PetSmart, I think. And they said that she was fantastic and super sweet, but that to go potty, she needs encouragement. So that has been her theme. Needs encouragement. I always thought that was pretty funny and fitting for Sophie somehow. She does need encouragement. She needs a cheering section. She's such a poodle. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay. We'll test it on the hand. It's like doing makeup. Spot test in your hand. Cool. Lovely. Cool. Okay. Hair. Which is honestly mostly there the way I want it. I just want to darken it up and make it stand out a little bit more. It's probably too much. Okay, and I think I want to actually use black. I'm just not gonna use very much. I don't know if any of those are quite. There's the one I wanted. Silver gray. Not really black at all. So that was more than I wanted. Oh. Oops. I'm going to make that a little more opaque than I meant to. I think it'll still be okay. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Is not particularly transparent at all. Not much. Let me take a little bit of this and mix it over here to get more what I'm looking for. I'll use that elsewhere. Maybe I'll end up wanting it that dark, but I don't think so. Because I actually want all that work to show through. Yeah, no. I hear feet on the steps. Sounded like dog feet. I don't know why they would be out. Unless Jesse let them out. Oh, awfully big to be cat feet. I'm gonna take a quick look because now I'm intrigued. It was a cat. It was a giant phoenix cat. Hi, phoenix cat. Did you slam yourself into the door? It's actually how Phoenix asked to be let in the house. I should have known it was you. She'll meow sometimes. Go on out. Yeah, go ahead and go out. I know you're afraid of the apartment. You're ridiculous. But the way she actually, most of the time, asks to be let in the house is just throwing herself bodily against the front door, which is really weird. And she's not a small cat, so I mean, it makes a sound. And then the dogs, of course, let us know. And I guess that's really what she's doing, is being like, hey guys, bark please. All right, we'll let that dry because it's going to dry substantially different than it, or somewhat different. I don't know, that's substantially different. It's probably a bit of a exaggeration. Somewhat different than it looks. And I'm going to jump back into working on these parts. I'm just putting the blue directly on here to get that kind of blue steel. Thing. And this dude's got a shirt on. And that actually needs to be fur. Because he is not the main guy. Mr. Warrior. Mr. Warrior. Riding in at winter. I realize I should have more snow around, but I didn't do snow. Almost. Oh, shoot. Do not completely space out like that. And tilt your hand. Oh, I've got enough. And do what I need to. Let me set this down. I poured a bunch into my pre-mixed stuff because I tilted my hand to space out. So I'm working with what I got. Working with what I got. Okay, cool. I'll come back in with some detail work on that in a couple to really highlight what's going on there. One more. Yep, something happened right there. 1, 2. Yep. Well. Yes. Okay. Very cool. I like it. Okay. Barking Maximus. Just wanted to take a look at what the dogs were into. Just being dogs. Talking to talk, barking to bark. There we go. All right, that helps me feel better about that for the moment. Better about that for the moment. Even that's all going to get covered up by goat fur. Luster black. This to look like it's really far away because proportionally it's a little suspect. We'll hit it with some of this. Whoa, I put way too much gray in there. I think this is gonna be a gray goat. Holy crap, that is a lot of gray. Other dude has such big hands. He's got little tiny hands, little tiny axe. Sorry, man. We'll work on that. Get there. I mean, you are further away, but still, let's try to get this up to size. It's a little better. Oh God. So much. Unfortunately, I can't really use too much more of that gray, or it's just going to be that gray. So I need variation. Um, so I can't really do much more of that. So sorry, dude, but that just can't be what we work with. Oh, okay. I see one more thing I needed to do. And this is why we do this. This is why. Pardon me. My gosh. Should have given you guys a warning. Most of this is going to get furred. A little bit of this anyway. Yeah. Yeah. That's not what I want. How? Where? All right then. I see. That was surprising. I'm back. fabulous hair, really. I mean, it's kind of. How do you do that? It's impressive. I want this more black than gray. Well, kind of both, but I'm taking some of that steel gray out of it. And I'm doing that because this is going to be this goat's horns. Sure, I don't have anything on my fingers there. I feel like I had paint on my fingers for a second. Did not want that. Actually, let's do, there we go. It's even better. A little bit of brown in it. Looks like I brought it over here. Oh well. Oh, just keep going crazy. I like that though. Phoenix, where did you come from? You push the door open. Quite the gal. Ah. I'm just about my head in this camera. I mean, tell me you wouldn't feel confident riding into war on a goat with a rack like that. Dun 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 dun. War goats. Big cute noses. Big cute noses. No, I can't set this on top of that anymore, but that's all right. All right, war goat. You more comfortable up here now, Fifi? That's what I call Phoenix sometimes. She hates it. I hate it too. In fact, she walked away when I said it. Oh, she just gave me the ears back of the head. How dare you? My full name is Phoenix. I'll not be called Fifi. Any of your other shortened names. How dare you? old phoenix was briefly called Butter, so it could have been worse. And she was mean. And then I thought maybe it was because all of her siblings had cool names. Like her mom was Calypso, and her brother was Gandalf, and her sister was Eowyn, and then she was Butter. And I was like, well, maybe she's mean because she doesn't like her name. And so I renamed her Phoenix. She's my best pal now. So I may have been right about that. She's like, Butter? What? I want something mythical. Butter. I thought it was cute, and she was orange. I was thinking about Nerdinel, but that was a mouthful to call for. So, and no one else was going to get it. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. More of this. I really could look at a picture of a goat, but I assume I've seen enough goats to have a vague, more than a vague idea. Although that looks a little a waggy wag. And a waggy wag. Oh, goat, oh, goat, oh, goat. You're not really moving like your other buddy is, are you? But you should probably be, shouldn't you? Whoops, 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 war goat. Perhaps you're surveying the scene. It's not good. All right, my man. What else are we going to do with you? I think we're going to do something. Let's not do that. Let's not pour it. We've learned our lesson. Probably not really, but let's pretend. At least pretend. Ooh, it's a shiny goat. Shiny goat. All right, shiny goat. Here we go. Shiny goat, shiny goat. Guess that would be like asking Smelly Cat what they've been feeding it, but only nice. You know what they've been feeding Shiny Goat, but because you want to replicate it for your goats, so that you too can have shiny goats. I feel like this is what happened with the other goat. It went sploogey, and I just had to commit. This one's just going to be more orange than brown. Oh, shiny goat, oh, shiny goat. What have they been feeding you? Perhaps this is not your fault, shiny goat. You're kind of pretty. Did I ever watch Friends? No. Do I know the Smelly Cat song? Yep. I can tell this goat's trouble. It's a redhead. That's not true. Stereotype. Not true. I was just thinking of one of my old students who was a redhead, and she would have laughed at that, which is why I said it at all, because she would have cracked up and then agreed with me very quickly. And if she's listening to this, she knows who she is. This is more orange. Ginger. Guess that's the joke, isn't it? A bit more into this than I meant for you to. And I think when you dry, much like the other goat, your butter, it's going to be all right. Now, let's see. How do I want to handle this? I'll do this. But in all honesty, you stand here and you reflect. Do any jokes about stereotypes, even if it's about a redhead, just allow any jokes about stereotypes to exist? Like even if it is funny and everybody knows it's funny and it's totally acceptable and everybody knows it's a joke, does that just allow any joke like that to exist, even the ones that are tasteless and not in good humor? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I tend to be a funny person. But also super introspective about stuff like that. I'm not just stuff like that. Gosh. Gosh. Yeah, I might just have to let's see if I can actually pull back on that nose a little bit. Mm-hmm. Go a little gold. Okay, really, I need to let that dry. And then come in and do the fill-ins. And that's really where I am on everything at this point. This is cleanup territory now. It looks like where I am with everything. I can maybe fill in a little bit more down here. With the dark brown, but it's very little. It's a bummer because I have a ton of this medium here and nowhere to go. It's kind of a bummer. Let me get some brown mixed up, like a very light, not that light, that's real light. Ooh, ah. Feast or famine. There we go. Right, little. Oops. Hi, Phoenix. She's back. Hey, good. Oops. Minor spillage. Pretty minor. Phoenix, did you close the door on yourself? That's funny. I don't think she did, actually. She's just being silly. Ooh, that is a messed up. There we go. Need some stuff taken off the tip. And I don't always want black everywhere because it's too in your face. But sometimes in just little like key shadow points, like I just want it in little spots. To like guide the eye. But not like everywhere. On every single line, every single spot. Just some places so that it's clear. There's a line there. think a lot of times it can be more powerful that way. I'm still wet. Yeah. I did that. I totally did that. I'm probably gonna have to go over the flesh tone on the arm one more time because you can see the mountain actually through it right there. So I'll have to do one more layer probably. Or something. I really need to wait to attack the goat until he's more dry. I'll just mess things up. Except, of course, no feeds, no feeds. Well. So we are there. I really don't know what else to do on this. It's really a cool place to be. Other than details. That's where we be. I need to get a drink of water. I forgot my tea up here again, of course. I always do that. I have coffee left over from this morning. Ridiculous. It's far too late for coffee. Far too late for coffee. But it is the perfect time to look at my dude over here, my little Telenuthy dude, and see what I can do to detail this man out. And I tell you one of the things he needs, probably before I do too much, is his really cool tusks, which really probably should be bigger than they are. Need to be enhanced. Can you get the color to stand out some? Not really, huh? Apparently not. I see. That's how we're going to be. What about this? A little darker than I wanted, but maybe we start with that. He's got small tusks, but he's got a lot. That's better. Not good. Not there. But better. I saw a silver over there. At some point, I'm going to have to go check on the doggos. All right, let's see how this solo is doing. Okay. All right. I like that more than I liked what it was before. That is what I'm looking for. I was just using it. Under the napkin. I guess it's just Jesse again, but the dogs are barking, and I heard a truck, but it sounded like Jesse. Oh no, they're coming. I'm being visited. Oh, I've been jumped on. I've been jumped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Shadow. Are you hound dog happy? Hound dog happy. Come on over here. Say hi. Say hi. Oh my goodness. You stay down. You don't jump, Georgia. You don't jump. You don't jump. You don't jump. Oh, did you get too excited? Stop. 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 You okay there? Oh, you get too excited, mighty excited. Okay. Georgia, you okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Snort it out there, kid. Snort it out. Snort it out. You okay? You okay, Ladybug? Say hi. Where are we at? Oh, we're down there. There we are. Say hi. Snort it out. Snort it out. Okay, let's go out the front door. I'm gonna stop this. It was a good stopping point. You're right. You're right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Georgia, you're insane. You're a dumbass. And you've got her all excited again. You gotta stop that. Okay, guys. Sneezy wheezy. Oh my goodness, backward sneeze. Backward sneeze. All right, backward sneezer. You're right. You got it. All right, she got it. We worked it out. I'm gonna take these guys out the front door. My crew, you busted in on me, and then I'll be back. Dun dun dun.